The issue around Victor Osimhen and his tantrum after the game.
I have no business with it. I have no. I'm not. I have no qualms about that. He had every right to blow his gasket. No problems with that at all.
And I always say this, that there's no I in team. There's we in team. So if everybody that was invited for the Super Eagles team were all behaving like that on the field of play, are we going to all sit down here and clap for everybody? No.
This is Sports Zone on Lagos Talks 91.3.
No, you still have your last this to the way to.
That's fun. It's Friday, man. That's Friday. And after what we went through, was it Tuesday? We enjoy ourselves a little bit. Let's.
No, as long as FIFA does the right thing, we'll be back in the game. FIFA should just do the right thing. FIFA. What's the right thing? Right thing is remove the 3 points from South Africa and let's just keep it moving. Give Lesotho the 3 points. Let's keep it moving. Don't break your own rules.
That will breathe life into the qualification stage.
All of us will not start shouting again. We need to beat them 3 points.
But who was the so-called ineligible player?
Teboho.
Why?
The guy who was, I think the guy was very key for them during that.
And so, but why is he ineligible?
He was suspended, picked up 2 yellow cards. They won, and I think the game before Lesotho also picked up.
Okay, and they should follow the rules now.
But the arguments from the team, and besides, the Lesotho National Team Football Federation has withdrawn the protest. They've withdrawn it.
Why?
Because they don't want to follow through.
It's home turf.
Why not? What's it?
They've withdrawn their protest. And then the argument as well is that there was a game in between. Yeah? So the man had served out his suspension. There was a game in between.
World Cup qualifier.
Yes.
No.
They said that, I'm telling you what they said, that there was a game in between.
What they said.
Yeah. Their defense. But they have withdrawn their protest. They've withdrawn their protest.
We protest on their behalf. We don't like cheating. We do not like Nigerians. Do not like cheating. Or to cheat on other people. Yes, we are.
Anyway, let's quickly do this since Kade has eaten up most of our time.
No, it's with my full compliance, man. It's Friday, man.
We're going to take back what belongs to us.
Oh, definitely. We shall recall that time.
Oh, man. Okay, joining us via telephone is a man who wears 2 hats as we speak. He's the head coach of Rangers International Football Club and assistant coach with the Super Eagles as well. I'm sure he needs no introduction. It's Fidelis Ikechukwu, who joins us from his base in Enugu, I think. Good morning, Fidelis.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody in the studio. Good morning.
Morning, Coach. You didn't
good
add his third hat.
How are you doing, sir? As everybody.
We do. Charles, don't add your third hat. Oh, that's friend of the sports zone. Yes, so. Morning, Fidelis. Well done, Well done.
All right, Fidelis. Where do we start? With your team, Rangers, or with the national team, the Super Eagles?
Not anywhere you like.
Oh, joy.
Okay, let's begin with the national team. Congratulations on the win against Rwanda. I'm sure you guys wanted to do it against Zimbabwe, but it didn't happen. I hear there was a meeting after the game against Zimbabwe. Can you confirm this for us or deny? And if it's confirmed, what exactly transpired at the meeting?
Meeting of what was that?
Of the team, the players, officials, after the draw against Zimbabwe.
Yeah. Normal when the team lost the game, we come back together, unite again because Super Eagles is a force. Whether anybody likes it or not, we understand that the game did not go well that day. But after the game, normal pep talk for everyone to prepare for ahead of the remaining 2 games, and also Cheudiko and President NLC, all of them come to motivate the team, So that's just it. I think it's a good one. It's a great one for preparation of the next game because we believe that we must qualify for World Cup, and we are 100% sure that we're going to do that. And I believe in the team.
All right. The changes made by Coach Shell, quite a number of people have criticized him for making that substitution where he brought in another attacking player after he took out Victor Osimhen. Some argue that he should have brought on a defensive player, to hold on to the lead that we had. My question is, did he consult with you guys, assistants, that's you and Daniel, before making that substitution, or was it solely his idea and responsibility?
I don't want us to talk about this. I want us to talk about the change in the team. Team that created almost 8-9 chances and we didn't convert the chances. I think at that point in time, he's a coach that worked with everyone. He's a coach that he came with unity, came with his philosophy, and he's a great one. All the things we are doing in the team, we are doing it together. I think in that game, we still believe that we will score more than 2 goals. We are looking a way to score. We don't believe that with kind of defense we have that Zimbabwe will break in and even score a goal. That's just what happened. It's normal. It's just like what happened in Rangers yesterday. We lost against Plateau United. To me, it's normal. We create more than 9 chances. Plateau have only one. They score it. That's just it. And defend it 9 minutes. So that's just football. To me, the coach is working with all of us, and we are together with him. He's someone any good person would like to or love to work with. So that is it. And I think we have advantage to qualify, and we must qualify.
Okay. The issue around Victor Osimhen and his tantrum after the game, is it something that the Football Federation spoke to him about? I mean, the players themselves. What was your reaction to that situation?
If you look at Osimhen is someone who wants to win, and when things don't go that way, somehow he's not going to be happy. I don't think there's anything. All the reaction is, we're supposed to keep this goal. We're supposed to win. You understand me? It's reaction of success. It's just something that anybody who always wants to win can react on. So, and after the game, we still come together and, talk to ourselves and move on. So that is it.
All right, Fidelis, let's go straight to your team, Rangers International. It's not been a very good season for you so far. You've lost 4 home games this season as compared to last season when you didn't lose any home games at all. What's going on with Rangers as we speak?
Yeah, I want to talk about injury crisis. This is one of the season I'm coaching in Nigerian Premier League. It's one of the toughest seasons when you talk about injury in a team, and I don't know how to talk about it. We have lost so many players. Like yesterday, we were without Obaje. For past 5-6 games, our first set of midfielders, Ugo, Ago, Kazim, all of them are not with the team. 3 of them, the rest were injury. Kazim traveled. So, and there's always issue. In football, like me as a coach, I don't used to sign attacking midfielders who score goal from behind. That is what last season we won the league. We have almost 35% goal score from attacking midfielders. But when you put your destiny in the hand of striker, at the end of the day, they may disappoint. Or maybe if you have, if you're unlucky, I have tough days from the strikers. You need attacking midfielders that will come close and pick the second ball and put inside the net. So this is one of our biggest challenges. So that kind of players, we are struggling with it. You understand me? And every other things that surround is something that I cannot talk about because in Nigeria we must make sure Nigerian League grew and whatsoever the errors, mistakes and everything is something we must kind of endure the method that to get it right. So that is it.
You guys are just 2 points behind. You're 2 points behind 3SC. Yeah, 3SC has 47. You have 45. You cannot allow 3SC to finish ahead of you, Fidelis. That is not going to happen, Fidelis.
What is that?
You cannot allow 3SC finish ahead of Rangers.
Seriously, I want to say something that they look funny or serious, but that is the truth. No. We also have to look at development in Nigerian football. To me, it's very important to me. It's not always winning by all means or in our winning in our dealings. We have to look at how we're going to develop young ones. We have a lot of experienced players, and Ogumbo, the two have so much work hard. We are not giving up. We can't give up because I know myself, we know ourselves. But if at the end of the day, it doesn't go our way, we have to continue the work, and 3SC is going to be there. And to me, nothing wrong with it. I'll be so happy.
Bros, no, Fidelis. You can't say no, Fidelis. If even if you don't qualify for the continent by virtue of whatever it is that happens, this is an aberration. You cannot allow 3SC finish ahead of Rangers. No.
We can still go through FA Cup. We still have FA Cup here.
That's why I said even if nothing happens, at least in the legal, don't allow this to happen.
So what happened with you with 3SC?
No man.
You say it.
What's wrong with it? What happened with 3SC, sir?
No, it's like allowing Arsenal to finish ahead of Chelsea. No. I mean, such things don't. No, we cannot.
That's good. Fidelis, no man. He applied to be the officer. They don't agree. They don't agree.
Serious 3SC international teams, and for so long they have not been there. And I'm one of the best coaches in Nigeria. Not been there, who has worked so much. I think they are good. Masters are good. Anybody that is there right now is by merit. That is the truth. That is the truth. And I still have hope that we can say after turn around. I've been unlucky this season, Rangers. So unlucky, and it's paining me. Seriously paining me. But it's something that we can put aside and move on. One of the greatest pains is losing against my former team, Party United. It's so painful, you know.
That will do.
But there's nothing we can do about it for now. We have to. If at the end of the day I finish ahead of them, I think I will be happy. In as much that I lost, so that's the most important thing, because it's always good to finish ahead their former team. So that is it.
All right, Fred, I know you are the training ground. I can hear the players behind you.
Yeah.
You know,
when you lost, you train. No excuse. If you lost, you keep on training. So you need to win to rest.
All right, Fidelis.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful, sir.
Okay, we wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right.
At the end of the season, I'll get back to you.
Fidelis always very honest. Always very authentic. Always very. But two things, I'll say two things. I will not be a hypocrite.
Okay.
I will not be a hypocrite and condemn Shell for his substitution. Victor for Victor. I will not, because at that moment in time, we're in control of that game. We're not playing Morocco away. We're not playing Algeria away or at home. We're playing Zimbabwe 1-0 up. That game, we're in complete control.
I think that, number one, every manager will learn from their experience. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to make excuses for any manager.
It's not about the excuses.
And I'm saying that
I don't see anything wrong in taking off.
It has happened.
I don't see it wrong.
Twice that we've seen. I remember the World Cup in 2018. We all thought, bring in a defender, bring in a holder, but he brought in a striker, right? And he lived by his decision. The same thing for Shell. Shell brought in a player he felt would help his team. And look, he will learn from this experience. Moving forward, the team will be better. That's what I
funny enough, I feel it's apples and oranges, because in the World Cup 2018, we're playing Argentina.
Doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
It does
Argentina
not matter.
that
Argentina was dirty. That Argentina was
still
dirty.
better than us.
No.
But they were still ranked much. Wait, hold on. They were still ranked much higher than us.
By rankings.
And at the end of the day, we should have held on to a draw and gone back. But this was Zimbabwe at home.
And what I'm saying is that it's the belief of the person. The person in charge believes that
for me,
I can get the result. And this is how I want to go about it.
For me, I feel this guy did not make any substitutions. He only started making substitutions when Argentina scored. Shell was making substitutions trying to change the shape of the game. And in this case, that game was won and lost on the pitch where the players lost focus.
Both of them were lost on the pitch now.
They lost concentration. Okay. Anyway, there's no point.
We have Dr. Rafiu Ladipo on the line, and he's looking to air his thoughts on the issue around Lesotho and how it affects Nigeria.
Okay.
As a whole. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, my brother. How are you, sir?
We're fine, no?
Good morning.
As a matter of fact, we played a draw with Zimbabwe. It was like a loss to all of us. However, I took on the vice chairman of the Zimbabwe Football Association, and I asked him a question. You are on the bottom of the table. Why did you come here to want to destroy Nigeria? From his answer, he came to play for South Africa. From what I realized of his answers, he actually came to play for South Africa. So when they said Lesotho had already protested, I told people that they will withdraw it. Not even Lesotho will be playing for South Africa. What we need to do, the Super Eagles, is to win our matches. If we win our matches, anybody protesting or anybody playing for the other team will not come up. We lost control at the last minute of the game. But that has gone. That has gone. Let us play to the remaining matches. Let us win. Whether Lesotho withdraws or they don't withdraw, I had told Bill that look, they will not sustain that protest because they will be playing for South Africa. So we should stop this permutation. If they remove 3 points from South Africa, we have this, we have that. Let us win our matches, and that will be the saving grace. And I believe we can still qualify for the World Cup if we put our acts together and do the right things. That's my submission.
All right, thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
I feel that the problem here now is, number one, I do not believe we can, and I've always said I don't think we can win this group. 1. 2, second place, even if we finish second on the table, is what other people are. Because as it stands, there are people on 15 points. Yeah. There are people on 12 points. There are people on 11
and we
points.
have 7 points.
And we have 7. We haven't even entered second yet. Because even our own second place team that is on 8 are down. I think they're like on 6th or 7th. So they can't even make that playoff spot. So that's the major worry. We have to win all those games. That 19, we have to hit 19 and pray that 19 is enough to get us into the top 4. Because there are loads of allegations now. There's allegation for Kenya. Their goalkeeper allowed Cameroon. There's a match-fixing allegation ongoing already. We have to do our part.
There's even a recorded
conversation.
There's recorded conversation, as a result of that.
In fact, I've heard this story that Dr. Ladipo, I've heard it from sources quite close to me that there's a likelihood that there's going to be a South African conspiracy. As I said, Lesotho is inside South Africa, as in is in the middle of. It's like Abuja was picked then to be federal capital territory. It's literally the center of Nigeria. Lesotho is slap bang in the middle of South Africa, surrounded by South Africa.
But it doesn't matter. Benin could have let us go. Benin do not let us go now.
No, that's Benin. Benin, no, it's part of it now. Benin would rather South Africa. Benin not lie down and die for South Africa. So the conspiracy is continental. Nigerians are very unpopular in Africa.
The thing I think the manager spoke of that I did not agree with was when he spoke about the Osimhen matter. And I can understand him from the point of being an assistant coach, speaking about passion. And I always say this, that there's no I in team. There's we in team. So if everybody that was invited for the Super Eagles team, we're all behaving like that on the field of play, are we going to all sit down here and clap for everybody? No. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it's your opinion, and I totally disagree. I've been hugely critical of Osimhen on this, but this one I back him 100%.
I backed Osimhen a lot of times, but this one
I back him this one 100%.
Anything that's going to go on, take it into the dressing room.
It doesn't
you
matter.
guys can look yourselves in the eye.
The guy left it all on the pitch, and the players that he left on the pitch did do their job. He has every right to blow his top.
He didn't complete his job. If he has scored two,
at least he scored.
If he has scored two,
he scored.
He scored more.
He scored.
He should score more. If he has scored two,
I blame him not for this one.
If he has scored
it's frustrating.
It will be enough for us to win.
I
goals. Just feel that look,
he scored 2 goals first leg. Score 1 goal. Hold for how many minutes? 5 minutes. Meuna, clear ball. Maintain your concentration. You are playing Zimbabwe for Christ's sake.
See, the point here is this: Nigeria lost. Nigeria lost. No, I've just given you an example. Nigeria lost as a team. So it's not that we will not say, remove Osimhen. Osimhen did not lose. Osimhen too lost.
He was on the pitch.
Whether he's on the pitch or not, the team lost. I don't blame you. Are still saying.
In my own opinion,
you are still removing. I'm not removing anybody. Yes, I'm not removing everybody. The whole team fell together. No. Because, for example,
they didn't clear their lines.
Kayode Bankole did not do anything. But is he not part of the Nigerian Super Eagles squad? They all failed together.
Okay, so it's Kayode Bankole's fault now.
He's also part of the team.
So it's his fault.
He's also part of the team.
Wow.
The team failed.
Wow. And I don't blame Osimhen. That's all. On this one, Osimhen 100%. I back 100%.
You take their L and go and sit down inside the dressing room. They didn't lose. It was a draw, but as bad as that's the bad thing. Every time we don't lose, that's why we don't lose. Ghana we drew, but it was bad.
How can we want to go to World Cup? You can't even win your home games. You are talking about
Ghana. Did we win our Ghana game? Where we know of there.
I'm talking about this World Cup qualification.
I'm saying that it's as a team. We lose together, we win together.
Whatever. Osimhen had every right to blow his top. I have no business with it. I have no qualms about that. He had every right to blow his gasket. No problems with that at all.
Femi, I back you. I'm strongly behind you on this one.
If you can be
strongly behind you on this one.
I couldn't care less.
In full support of everything that you've said. Everything that you've said.
Whatever.
Good morning, Mr. John.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You have my backing. Why will you support such an act?
I support it 100%. That's my opinion. I support it 100%. Okay, no one. I will greet you all the same. Ramadan Karim.
You say it's honest. It was dodging question. And again, in this response zone, we saw our side to listen to one side of the story. I'm still expecting the other person of the supporters club. The kind of audience is exactly and Dr. Ladipo. Let's hear from other.
But when you extend an invitation to the other faction and they don't respond to you, what do you do?
You know what, Mr. Don't jump to go. I spoke to. Hold on. Whether you want to talk to me or not, you will listen to me. Hold on, you will listen to me. I spoke to Chief Okumagba, so don't say what you don't know. I spoke to him. He declined to come personally, but he said he's amenable to talking on the phone. You understand? So next week, maybe Tuesday, I'll try and reach out to him again so he can state his own. But I spoke to him. All right? So do not say what you do not know.
All right. Let's take this call. Proximus Prime is on the line.
Why you man?
This kind of announcement.
Why you man?
Hey, I go sue you.
Is that your name? Is that your name?
That's what
It's the name I give myself.
Is that on your NIN? How did you your NIN?
My parents forced another name on me. I decided to give myself.
This is what he probably signed. What he signed, the second list. The second house.
Yes.
The rental I want Mr. Proximus Prime.
This is the name I use for my other house.
Our father.
Good body. I don't agree with Osimhen. May he calm down. Okay, so when we played against Ghana and he was doing all the bicycle kicks, and Victor Osimhen criticized him, not even like he was harsh, though. He was now becoming angry. Not only does he think the other players were not pissed off by the fact that they did it?
Exactly.
It's a team game. It rubs off wrong, not just on your fellow team members, right? But just generally speaking, the impression it gives, you're not the only passionate person. I mean, I personally have an issue with his whole way he carries himself on the pitch, but that's his style. With all the whole passion and raising hand and doing all that, right? He scores the goals, no problem. But you don't make it look like you are the only one doing everything. You have team members, and you have to fall together and rise together. It's painful, I agree. He may not be able to go to the World Cup, and the next opportunity he gets, he might be in his 30s, or likely will be in his 30s. But why didn't?
Because he will be in his 30s now.
He will be, actually. He will be.
No, by then, sir, if we don't find another striker.
Maybe there might be another person, who knows, right? But he should keep his emotions in check. This was how he reacted to Finidi George when there was no evidence of Finidi even criticizing. Just calm down.
Okay.
No be on the vex, you know. Myself at the vex.
No, but,
Okay.
but no be on our support at that time. Say, why Finidi talk to her anyhow? I beg, I support the guy, Jerry.
You know, I had a conversation yesterday, and someone says, look, if this team fails to qualify for this World Cup, we probably have wasted a generation.
Of course.
And we wasted a generation because this generation has missed back-to-back World Cups. Osimhen will be 20.
Not yet.
And
on the verge of.
Osimhen is almost 28, right? He's going to be 28 or so. By the time next World Cup comes up, he will almost be in his mid-30s.
We can even say it's 28 plus.
Official.
No, officially 28 plus.
So the point I'm trying to make is this. If the other players showed a fraction of Osimhen's...
They did now, Shegun. There's no way you can measure dedication or commitment.
His mentality, as Baba Hero said, leave it on the pitch. Leave it on the pitch. Don't concede a soft goal that everybody saw coming from the middle of the park. Go so that they look.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, Chief. How now?
Good morning.
But you don't answer me now. Good morning now.
I don't
play. I don't play for that.
We don't answer you now.
I know they you. Not be saying I make keep on. I not be me be Osimhen. Good morning, Shegun Jare.
Morning, Chief. How are you there? Femi is overjoyed that you're calling.
Femi Ramadan
Karim. Good morning, Chief. Ramadan Karim.
You see, the challenge I have with some of us, particularly journalists, is the fact that our level of optimism is alarming. You know, even when these lads, we already have seen ahead of them what they are capable of achieving, particularly shamefully. You know, the commitment is at zero level. It's only a few of us who are bold enough to tell the world and to tell even our colleagues the truth about the situation. Many of you are suffering culture shock today because your optimism was unachievable, was too high. How would you look? Even if we had won that game yesterday, the last game against Zimbabwe, there's no way Nigeria would have still qualified. Even if we had won that game, the only possibility for Nigeria, like I kept crying, I told Charles this personally, that Nigeria is not going to the next World Cup. We cannot win all our matches. The 6 games as at when we had played 4. The only thing that would have given us something near possibility is for us, the Super Eagles, to win our 6 matches. And that you cannot find in the Nigerian team. You can find that in the South African team, but not in the Nigerian team. You see, the South African side, they are progressing. This was a side that killed many Nigerians when we played against them at Boake. If some of you remembered. The last time.
Okay.
And this basically they are mainly home boys who are playing together.
Okay, so
almost always.
Chief, because of time,
the truth, yes.
Because of time, your opinion is that we're not going to be in the USA, yeah?
Canada, Mexico.
Charles, because of time, in your opinion, do you think we'll be in USA? Are you going to bring angels from heaven to come and kill all the other teams and leave only Nigeria? That's the only way we can qualify.
All right. Thank you very much.
Kill all the players in the other country. Kill them.
Thank you very much.
In that group again.
Chief. All right, Chief. Chief. Don't accuse of murder. Chief,
yes,
thank you.
No, please. No, Chief, no.
Yeah, good morning, Charles. Thanks for sending the gesture to reaching back. All right, so I just thought I've been listening, so I thought to just chime in with my thoughts on Osimhen's supposed reaction after the team, the performance by the team. Okay, this is what I think regarding his reaction. I think that Osimhen is passionate. One, it's my opinion though. I think other players too are passionate because averagely every player wants to feature in the World Cup. I'm certain about that. I mean, it goes along with the, with the pursuit in their profession, so to say. But apparently, it appears Osimhen seemed to put in all that. From my point of view, from what I see, he puts in 100%. Because you could have a team, and everybody is working as a team, and yes, every other person is equally entitled to be as livid as he was. But the level of contribution by team members are usually not equal. There are usually some people, some persons in a team that drop the ball. So when you feel or have the perception that certain person could do better, as a team member who is giving 100%, I mean, you have that natural tendency to, pour out. But again, Femi, you are right, because it's a team. And that is where maybe understanding and, accommodation to not throw the baby on the bath. You understand?
But
everybody comes in back
UK
to get the team together to forge ahead. I don't think Osimhen was from. Maybe his personality, his temperament type will make him more to tend towards that style of outbursts, especially given that I know that the guy gives his 100%. It shows 100%. The last game, he did the 2 goals. This game, he does this goal. And Femi said he could have done more. I mean, he's a striker. He put in the goal. And the other guys who were doing the back thing, I mean, never will expect that they'll play their own part in the team.
All right.
I don't know, but
UK. God bless you.
But UK,
your first call has made a lot of sense. Thank you, UK. Thank you, UK. You are wonderful. You can call every day.
You know what? Thank
you, UK. Thank you.
UK, everything you said is absolutely correct. And no one's arguing all of the points that you have made. Yeah. But what we're saying is, when you want to throw a tantrum or you want to express yourself the way you want to, yeah, do it with your teammates in the confines of the dressing room. Doing what he did in the eyes, before God knows how many thousand fans and 7.4 million views around the world. It just seems like not only me, all the rest of you guys are not good enough. You're not committed enough. It's not right.
That's not fair.
If you want to lambaste your teammates, do it in the dressing room, not in front of the fans. That's all. But no one's faulting his level of commitment, his desire. Nobody at all. Nobody at all.
I hear what you say.
Nobody at all.
When you lose your temper.
That's why you shouldn't lose your temper.
But he did.
That's why you should not. There's no excuse for it.
At times,
there's no excuse for it.
Lose control.
People have lost their tempers.
And I'm not saying
people have lost their tempers and killed people.
I'm not saying.
And at the end of the day, you will suffer the consequences.
No, but he raked for his
No,
teammates.
but he raked for. He threw his teammates under the bus.
He was very temperamental.
He threw his teammates under the bus.
He didn't throw his teammates. His teammates fumbled. They deserve to be under the bus.
The person I was talking to him. The person I was talking to him was Sadiq Umar. Sadiq Umar did not play. So why were you doing agidi for him?
He should step off.
No, my point is going to the dressing room.
It doesn't matter. No,
everybody has said their own. Let's leave it.
He lost his temper and he threw his team.